What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay.
Shit.
Prime time pie. Make sure you check it
Power. Why the fuck you think he missing? He's like,
Yeah, and Centerville's a whole lot.
now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be living on this wonderful day. It is April 5th, 2026. We are live at 5 here on the Prime Time Network. I am your host, Big G, and this is Industry Talk. And just like every other day, because we here 7 days a week, live at 5. We have interesting conversations, great personalities, and people that are moving and shaking in the industry. And today, just like every other day and any other day and any other time, we have a great guest that'll be joining us here today. Kind of fell into my lap, and I'm happy on this Sunday, on this resurrection of life, on this day that symbolizes the resurrection of life, redemption. Get an opportunity to talk to a young man by the name of Baby C. He grew up singing in the choir. I don't want to call him choir boy, but you know, when you grow up in a small town and your family go to church every day of the week, well, you know, sometimes that's what happens. But he's taken his talents to a whole different level coming out of Roxborough, North Carolina. And we're going to jump into having that conversation today with this young brother. So welcome everybody to the conversation, everybody that's joining the live. Tap in, lock us in, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Everybody. And make sure, if you are hearing my voice, I need you to share the live. Y'all come on into this thing. We got a great conversation today. If you have not committed to subscribing to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time, ladies and gentlemen, this is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. Y'all see it. Tap in, man. It is what it is. Lock us in, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Zach Scheider, welcome to the live. Terry Allred, welcome to the live. Shay Waller, my sister, welcome to the live. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Jonathan Shaw, we have a meeting a little bit later on today. Welcome to the live. Everybody on all social media platforms where we are streaming, from Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the way across the board. Welcome to the live. But as you hear my voice, I need you to hit that little share button, because we got us a hot conversation today. We got our good man Jarrell Braswell, who's going to be locked in with us before he gets on stage with Bubba Dub out there in Greenville, South Carolina. We have our good man from Roxborough, North Carolina, Baby C, online with us today. So we're going to go ahead on and jump this thing off, because I don't want to waste nobody's time today. So let's go on and jump this thing. Tonight on Industry Talk, we tap into the raw essence of what it means to come from somewhere the world doesn't always see and still demand to be heard. Roxborough, North Carolina might not be the first place people look when they talk about the music industry, but that's exactly where authenticity is born. That hunger, that grit, that I got something to prove energy. Our guest tonight isn't waiting on a cosign. No, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. He's building his own lane, brick by brick, track by track. This is about passion over popularity, purpose over pressure, and the grind it takes to turn a dream into reality. So tap in, ladies and gentlemen, lock in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because tonight we're not just talking about music, we're talking about a movement. This is Industry Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring my good man, Jarrell Braswell, because I know he's got some work to do here in just a moment. Jarrell Braswell, comedian Jarrell Braswell. JB, what's going on, brother?
Got chicken in the
man.
You know what I'm talking about? What's up, G?
That's not
What's up, G? You know, I had to come in and interrupt just to say, hey, what's going on? God bless y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. This is my little boy, man, my little brother, my little nephew, he my everything. He been doing, so you know, whatever they hit, I'm with them, man. So, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Get me back on the show. I also got to get you guys on my podcast. So stay tuned, do y'all thing. Great episode.
Yes, indeed. JB,
Yes, sir.
what time you go on tonight?
Thursday. On Thursday.
Okay.
Got a little time to tap in, but you know, I let it sit back in the corner. Get my mind right a little bit, but I'm good, man. Shit, if I ain't ready, I ain't gonna be ready, man. Shit, this the last night,
we got some special guests on tonight, man. I'm glad you could join us before the show, man. Everybody don't know that you on the road right now with Bubba Dub getting that comedy in right now.
Yeah, man, get it in, man. Next week we in Baltimore. Right after that we in Cincinnati. Right after that, I just gotta look, man. I just know back to back to back. We back, going back to back to back to back with it. So that's what it is, man. Yeah.
Got you. Well, I'm about to bring to the stage, man, Baby C, man.
Bring him on up.
Chop it up with Baby C tonight.
Okay.
Got a whole lot to talk about with the young brother, man. He's got some major stuff going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, you know what I'm saying, Baby C. I think he did. Baby C. He might have picked up his phone. Okay. Well, I thought he was there. So, JB, talk to me, man.
Oh, man. Shit, there you go in the car.
There you go. Okay. Baby C.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I wonder if he can hear me.
I heard something.
He might have put his phone down. But yeah, we're talking with Baby C tonight, JB. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
We locked in with him. You know, give the rundown on what he's got going on out there in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Linked up with him through our good man Terry Allred, and of course one of the hot producers that's out there doing all the filming. You know, linked us up, man. It's just by happenstance. You know what I'm saying? I called Terry just to lock in with him for the day. And I said, hey, man, he put me on with old boy, and he was like, oh, there you go. Okay, let me bring him back in. Let me bring him in. Boom. There we go. Now we got him locked in. We got you locked in now? Baby C.
What's going on?
What it do?
What's up with it?
Well, you got it,
Sound
man.
like you in the Matrix, man. Sound like you in the Matrix.
You pixelated.
To all those girls who say fly.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. It was a little pixelated. A little choppy. It was a little choppy. Can you hear us pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We got Jarrell Braswell and we got Baby C online, man. Going in depth with Baby C. All right. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So originally, let's talk about you, Baby C. Where you from, man? Let's get into where you're from and how you got into the music side of things.
Okay, I'm from Roxborough, North Carolina. You know, like a
Uh-huh.
small town in North Carolina, really unheard city, untalked about city for real. I got in music for real because as a kid, I always was singing. You know,
He froze up on me. You got to be around some good Wi-Fi. I think maybe because you're driving and the weather kind of bad out there, it might just be breaking us up a little bit. You can't hear us? JB, you can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
he
can
had to go back in. Okay. All right. But yeah, man, with the I saw some really good pictures, man. Gigi LaFleur, Bubba Dub, Chestnut, Jarrell Braswell, Tyler Jr. You know, y'all really looking good out there, man.
Oh yeah, oh definitely, man. It just feel good doing it. Shit, you know, and I don't really care about the look. Man, I get to go out there and do what I love to do. So that's a rewarding treat for me. But
Yeah.
all in that, man, I like it though. I love it for real. I can't eat kept. I love it. But
Yeah,
the night, man.
I mean, it was a good photo op. It looked good. I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's
oh
shit.
yeah,
It's you in business. It's you in action.
oh yeah.
So I'm saying it was a good look. I mean,
And on
it's
and on
looked like
and on a high level, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just
right,
this shit on a high
right.
level, man. This shit ain't no and
Yeah,
I ain't down nobody doing bars and grill hill. I do them hoes every now and again to stay in the game and stay in shape. But this shit ain't
yeah,
for the weak hearted, man. You gotta really be on your shit to go up on these stages that we go up on. So this
right,
shit can go left or
right,
go right. And you gotta be able to go the way it need to go. But this shit to go where it
right.
need to go. So definitely,
That's
man.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Baby, see you back.
I got a book in my nose. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
I mean, I can't see you that close up. You know, I'm looking at this little small screen. I saw that hustle money shirt drop that you did for the photos. There we
Yeah,
go. You
man.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had it on. Wore it, so put it in the thing.
Okay. What you were saying, baby? See, you breaking up a lot. I can hear you, but it's breaking up. I don't know why it's breaking up like that. Find you a good spot, man. Find you a good spot. You know, find you a good spot. We gonna be here. We gonna be here. Find you a good spot. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I want people to hear his conversation, man. Okay, okay, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
in the backpack, so
right.
I'm in the backpack, so
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hold on, JB.
yeah,
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna put you on the screen. Turn it sideways so it'll fill up the screen.
yeah.
There you go. You got the show to yourself. Boom.
Uh,
JB. I say you got the show to yourself. Bam.
yeah. Man, where's it? I'm all the way in the backpack. Here. It's another sold out show. We got the little scrappers coming in. We about to get the show on the way though. Let y'all see live and direct how we be doing this thing, man. A lot of folks be in. If they coming in, they still falling in. Everybody coming. Y'all super scrappers coming in. Yeah, man. We
Yeah.
getting it in.
Where the rest of the crew? Where's Charlie Jr.? Where's Chestnut Crazy Ass?
They all back in the green room. They all back in
Okay.
the green room probably praying. Well, you already
Right.
prayed, but they're back in the
Gotcha.
green room.
Already.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, that's a good looking complex, man.
Oh yeah. We the first jokers to do it, then we just sold it out here tonight. So we
Right.
done broke it in good. All that good stuff. So can't
Right.
complain, man. Broke it in good, everything good with it. So we ready to go. But yeah, man, we
Okay.
finna get ready to see this thing off. I think Gigi going on stage, so I got to go in here and see how this shit going. You know, I got to
Okay.
stay in the loop. You know, I got a lot of hats I'll be wearing with Bubba, so got to make sure I'm
Right.
where I need to be. But shit, I'm gonna check back in with y'all after the show. 'Cause we only got one, so when I get back to the room, um,
I'll get back with y'all. We can go live again and stream back on the podcast.
Sound good. Sound good. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tapping in, JB.
Charlie right there. Y'all see you fit right there.
Charlie Jr. Charlie Jr.
What up,
Charlie
creepy? Y'all all right? What's
going on, brother?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, what you gonna do for us tonight, man? Tell us how you gonna rock.
Hey, man, last show, man. Last show, I'm gonna go ahead and show out for him, man. We're leaving it all on stage tonight, man. Yeah, we always finish strong. Always finish strong.
Yes, indeed. Charlie Jr., ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Jr.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
2214 in the building.
Yeah, we in this bit. I ain't gonna take everybody in the green room because they can't go back there. They gotta pay for that. But yeah, man, we'll figure out this thing, man. Get our mind right and congregate as we do, man. Keep this slave. And I tap in with everybody later on the night on the stream late tonight. Y'all tap in if y'all look. You going live?
Already, I'm gonna be up. We here for it.
Yes, sir.
All right, JB. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right. Yes, indeed. Locked in with JB live out there in Greensboro. Not in Greensboro. My apologies, y'all. Greensville, South Carolina, making it happen. We chopping it up with Baby C. He's having a little technical difficulties. Need to get next to some good Wi-Fi. What's going on, Jonathan Shaw? Welcome to the live. Welcome everybody that is tapped in with us today. We're gonna have a great conversation with this young brother, man. He is he's definitely one of those ones. Big shout out to Terry Allred for linking us up. With the cameraman who is tied in with the situation. And we got Bobby C today. A young artist out of the Roxborough area, out there in North Carolina. And while we are waiting to tap in with the young brother, let me give you guys a little insight into who he is. I wanted him to be on while we were doing this, but at the same time, I'm going to sit there and take advantage of the fact that we have a little time to spare. And this young brother is making some major moves in the industry, linking with all the right people. So let me tap you in with who Baby C is and what he's got going on.
What number? You always bringing up numbers and
Don't
shit.
play with me.
Whose phone is you looking at? Mine.
Yours.
Nigga,
At the mall the other day, that nigga you was talking to.
and you would do nothing about it.
Hell yeah.
Little mama don't need that nigga. Mama don't need that nigga. Little mama don't need that nigga, cause he really putting that pain in her heart, but she scared to leave that nigga. Like, really, what's up with your nigga? Babe, let's take off and catch a flight, go to Calabasas, live your life, oh yeah, we gon' stun your nigga. Like, really, what's up with your
We're
nigga?
talking to Baby C today, ladies and gentlemen.
Cause he really putting that pain in her heart, but she scared to leave
I know
that
this young brother
nigga.
is putting in their work.
Babe, let's take off and catch a flight, go to Calabasas, live your life, oh yeah, we gon' stun your nigga.
He's
Like,
not
really,
taking
what's up with
no
your nigga?
for an
Let's
answer.
go out to eat, maybe Benihana's. I know you stressed from all of that drama. Get you away just to clear your mind, but I can relate, cause growing up was trauma. I had to learn to get up and go get it. It was just me, my little brothers, and mama. Nothing was given. Stayed on my pivot. Now they don't like me cause I'm counting commas. I've been traffic 250 to dash. We can go wherever, don't care about the mileage. Mama, she like how I touch on her ass. I be gripping it tight while I be with a pause. That little pussy got some power with it. Promise I never fold all out to your honor. Other niggas, they be trying to just fuck you and duck you, but us, we gon' trip in the sauna. Get my first check, I'ma split it with her. My Tuesday was there with more shit in my pocket. I've been waiting a long time just to get in that door. Now I'm in, it can't stop me. Taking my chances to win like a rocket. Flies to burn up, no post out to fly me. My bitch like to suck on my dick while I'm dropping. Put my shit out on face, I just said it, I'm cocky. Little mama don't need that nigga, cause he really putting that pain in her heart, but she scared to leave that nigga. Like, up, your nigga? Babe, let's take off and catch a flight, go to Calabasas, live life, oh yeah, we gon' stun your nigga. Like really, what's up with your nigga? Lil' mama don't need that nigga, cause he really putting that pen in her heart, but she scared to leave that nigga. Like really, what's up with your nigga? Babe, let's take off and catch a flight, go to Calabasas, live life, oh yeah, we gon' stun your nigga. Like really, what's up with your nigga?
Baby C, ladies and gentlemen.
So your nigga, cause he really putting that pen in her heart. Like really, what's up with your nigga? Go to Calabasas, live life. Like really, what's up with your nigga?
We talking with Baby C. We talking with Baby C, ladies and gentlemen. Baby C, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you great now. I can hear you fantastic. Yes, indeed. You know, while we had a little intermission, I was giving the audience a little insight into who you are. Now you dropped out on me again. Can you hear me?
Why you
There
can't
you
hear
go.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I just couldn't see you. Giving a little insight into who you are. That was Calabasas.
Hey, I'm putting it together right now.
Okay, can you hear me? I think they're getting the audio worked out. Good stuff. We got time. Give me some insight, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? A hot track, Calabasas. I know y'all just saw the video. That's who we're talking to right now. Baby C is on the line with us today. We're going to get into some good conversation.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, let me take this one off and bring this one on.
Yeah, I'm
We
back.
Gucci?
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, man. No. Look, I caught you at the last minute and on the fly, impromptu.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have time to sit there and be in the studio and say, hey, I appreciate you coming on. Hey, so I'm going to go through every technical difficulty that we face. We're going to sit there and battle it together today, my brother.
For sure.
That Calabasas is hot, man. I like that.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
What was the inspiration behind Calabasas? Talk to us about that.
I'm gonna keep it real, like a lot of my music. This might sound weird, but like a lot of my music, some of my music be having inspirations to it, but some of my music I just be, just putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
I had Calabasas. I had Calabasas 3 years before I dropped Calabasas. Like 2 years before I dropped Calabasas. Yeah.
Okay. So what drove you to drop it? What drove you to go ahead on and push it, and then to also tie in Charleston White? Let's give some props to the beautiful actress who was a young lady that was in the video as well.
Yeah, I don't even know her name for real. We just we was in Dallas and we got her to pull up to the video shoot.
Okay. And
Yep.
who was the producer of the production? Who did the shooting?
Prophecy Studios.
Nice.
Prophecy, yeah.
Okay. I also saw you had done a fire track with Finesse 2 times. Talk to me about how that developed.
Yeah. Finesse had got out of prison, and Rainwater had called me, like, because at first it was supposed to be Lil Boosie that hopped on that song, but Rainwater called me like, he was like, I ain't gonna get Boosie. I'm gonna go ahead and I just talked to Junior and them. I'm gonna go ahead and put Finesse on the song. This and that. But like Rainwater, it's tricky with Rain, So I ain't to it. You did where I'm coming from. So I'm just like, yeah. So he called me like a later, like, baby C, I'm about to fly you to Houston. I just finesse finna do the song for you today in Houston, and y'all gonna shoot a video tonight. I'm just
Okay.
like, all right, bet. So really, Rainwater put all that together. Yeah, Rain put all that together. He paid that money for that feature, and he did all that.
Okay. I mean, it's a hot track, bro. I mean, it's nice, and it's
It
a good
is.
look. It's a really good
Yeah,
look,
for sure.
And I mean, I'd
That's a
be
fact.
driving the hell out of that video through social media because Finesse right now is just hot on social media.
Yeah.
And I
You're
mean,
right.
hey man, you singing your verse, you're doing your thing. So let's talk about your upbringing in the choir, man. Let's talk about where all of this really originates from in terms of where you're getting these blessings, because you were in the church choir, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was in the church. I was in the church choir.
Yeah. So I mean, I was too. My mama, I ain't had no choice in the matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming out of small town based St. Louis, but at the same time, my vocal cords didn't they didn't match with the piano keys. So I was
Yeah.
pushed to the back a little bit. But you ahead of the class, man. You have a really powerful voice. Talk to me about how you developed that.
See, my dad, a real great singer. Like my dad, he can
Okay.
sing real good. Like all my siblings on my father's side can sing real good. So
Okay.
that's where I picked up the voice from. But like being in church with Granny and them, like
Yeah.
that's what brought the soul. That's what brought the soul to the voice. Like without church, I
Right.
don't think I would have ever had like soul in my voice. Like
Okay.
that shit would have been, yeah.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, church did a lot for me. Church did a whole lot for me though.
Uh-huh. So let me ask you this. What separates you from every other artist out here grinding right now? What's the benchmark? What separates you from every other artist out here grinding?
Because I mean, a whole lot of these folks ain't artists. An artist is somebody that can make music, that can make hits. Get where I'm coming from? Like I'm not trying to, down talk on nobody, but half of this music nowadays, it ain't really hit songs. And you got TikTok and people that'll blow shit out of proportion.
Okay.
Saying rappers going around nowadays is big for no reason, really. Like it's just the music don't be there. People can make you. It's easy to make a song. It's easy to make a song. It's not
Yeah.
easy to make music though. You know what I'm saying? Music
Right.
and making a song is way too different. So that's why I separate myself from people, because I make music. I don't get in the studio and just make songs. I get in the studio and make hits. Like that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like with that, when it comes to the hooks and stuff like that, I can say I got it. I make I
Right.
make music. I'm an artist. I'm not just a rapper. I can go all around. Country music,
Yeah.
singing, rapping. It don't matter. I can do all that.
Okay. So what's been your biggest challenge trying to break out of a smaller market? Because, North Carolina, you really don't have that market, that driven market in the industry, especially coming out of Roxborough, like a New York, like a Texas, like a California. So, what's that challenge? What's been your biggest challenge with that? And knowing that, you
My
already
support.
in that pipeline of a mainstream artist, taking consideration everything that you've been doing so far.
Yeah, like you know, like my support system ain't all the way there like it used to be when I was traveling and when I was working on the road with Kevin Gates, or when I was in Dallas and everybody was rooting for me then. But when I started
Right.
stepping back from the
Right.
game and I took a little L and I took a little loss or whatever, everybody started distancing themselves away from me, and it left me depressed. So
Okay.
it's like I don't really know who to trust no more when it comes to shit like that. you know, people that
Right.
showed me, and I don't really got a real big support system. Plus, I'm young as hell with 1,000,001 kids, you know, so I really been that's another reason why I just fell back from music a little bit, because I've been focusing on my family, you know, like I
Right.
spent a whole lot of time away from my kids when it was bubbling, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm just giving all that time back. Do I want to you know, get back into it and do all that? Yes, you know, it's in me. So, you know, I make damn near 6-7 songs a day. I record myself. I don't go to no studio. I make 6-7 songs a day, record a day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, like I say my support system nowadays, you know.
So let's dig into this right quick, man, because they got some young artists out there that are listening to you right now and not ready for some of those challenges that you faced. And you said you went through, you know, a bout of depression. So talk to me about how you overcome those types of situations, knowing that you're putting your faith, your efforts, and your energies into people that you're thinking have your best interests in mind, and then ultimately finding out that it was just some bullshit on wax.
So basically, like how I overcome it?
Yeah, definitely. How'd you overcome it? How do you pull yourself out of
Really just
depression?
staying to myself.
Do you okay, I mean, do you pray about it? Do you go talk to your pastor? Do you talk to family? I mean, how do you get yourself out of a down situation? You say you took an L, you know what I'm saying? We all take L's, but you know, when you're in your type of situation, how do you bounce back? What did you do?
I just stayed to myself, man. I ain't, you know,
Yeah,
I X'd out a whole lot of people, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I made my circle real small, so I can get thinking room. Having a whole lot of people around you at one time will cloud your mind. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
in order for a person to overcome depression and stuff like that, they got to, you know, get to themselves sometimes, like, and just be alone sometimes, or even if you by yourself, just go out and do shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a crowd to go out, walk around the mall, or take your kids somewhere and just, you know, get a clear mind, just go on a little ride or whatever. Like, I don't have a lot of people around me. That's how I overcame that. And I used to have a lot of people around me every single day. You know, so
yeah.
that's how I overcame the depression and stuff like that, because I X'd out a whole lot of people and started, like, basically like start working on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I started working
Right.
on me, building me up. Instead of just trying to build everybody up around me, I start building me up.
Okay. So have you
If
ever
that
had
makes
that?
sense.
Oh no, it makes perfect sense. So that directs me to my next question. Have you ever had that moment, you know, where you just wanted to give up? You know, you just wanted to just, you know, not just in music, but just in everything. Like, man, fuck it. This, you know, this just ain't it. You know.
Every day. Every day. To this day,
Okay.
every day.
Okay. Okay.
Every day, man.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So let's talk about your creative process. Are you more of an emotional type of an artist, a strategic artist, or it's a mixture of both when you come up with your creativity? Because you said earlier, you know, with Calabasas, you know, it's just something that you had in the shoot for over 3 years, and you just come up with some of these things. It's not like it's definitely I'm working at getting it this way. So give me an idea of your creative process. You know, emotional or strategic, or a combination of both.
I say a combination of both for sure.
Okay. Okay. So do you feel
Yeah.
like talent or marketing matters more in today's industry?
In today's industry, I think talent matters more.
Okay. Okay. So talk to me about that, because a lot of folks would say that, you know, the marketing strategy and the promotion strategy is really what driving the artist through social media and these platforms these days. So I'm agreeing with you on the talent part of it,
Yeah,
because I'm all about talent. So talk to me about your, you know, your answer and why you're saying that talent is the key.
Yeah, because like the reason why I say talent is the key is because talent gonna drive the market. You know what I'm saying? Once you got
Okay.
once you got talent and somebody come see about your talent, you got big people that's going you don't gotta have a marketing strategy to get signed nowadays.
Okay.
You got people in prison that's beating on their chest and beating on tables and coming home to a deal just because they won't no marketing strategy. They in prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just I think talent outweighs the market because it's gonna bring marketing. You know what I'm saying? You don't really gotta do nothing to get rich nowadays or get famous nowadays. You don't gotta do nothing like none of that. It ain't like back in the day where you had to really hit feet running. Nah, the world done made it easy for a whole lot of folks to get seen and get signed real quick or get heard by the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't hard at all no more. You know what I'm saying? But when I was coming up, that shit was hard. Like when I was trying to do this shit with the music, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
had to really come up with marketing strategies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
would you sign a deal today, or would you much rather stay independent?
I'll stay independent.
Talk to us about why.
I'll stay. Why? Because like all this shit really a money scheme, you know. Like I done went through that signing deal shit already, man. I done did it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why I say like when I get out of the situation that I'm already in, I'm gonna stay fully independent. You know, like I done got sold and I done got backstabbed in this industry. It's a lot of shit that done happened with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna speak on nobody's name, but they know what they did, you know, like so it's like seeing that shit happen to me and knowing that and I'm really who it happened to, I advise everybody to stay independent.
Okay.
For
So
real,
what are
because
some of the
it
red
ain't no
flags?
need, it ain't
Yeah, what are some of the red flags that
well
that
some
that
red
a
flags.
that a young artist need to be aware of and watch out for? Just some things that you notice that you say, okay, this isn't going to necessarily go in the direction that I want it to go. You might not necessarily recognize it early on, but you started to see it as time progressed.
Like with the labels, when you when somebody signed to a label, I advise a person to already have them a bank account set up. You know, cause if you don't got a bank account set up and you get signed, that money gotta go to somebody's bank. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the person that's if you don't got the bank account, it's gonna go to somebody like your manager or your assistant or whoever, CEO, whoever on your side at the time. You know what I'm saying? And that gives people leverage over, all right, bet. If it come to your bank account, that means I can separate the money how I want to separate the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it go to somebody else's bank account, they can do whatever they want to do to your money because they feel like they obligated. You know what I'm saying? They feel like this is what they need. Like Rainwater took down near $25,000 from me because money got sent to his bank account.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah,
But
it's
they
a
but
lot
there
of red
should
flags
be
I
but
can
there
speak
should
on.
be
But
ways to reconcile those accounts with your CPA and all of those, with everything in place, with your attorneys
that's
and
what I
uh,
didn't. That's what I didn't have in knowledge back then. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had that in knowledge back then. You know.
okay. Okay. All right. But now that you have some insight, you're aware of, the traps and the pitfalls of what you need to do to set yourself up for success, right?
For sure.
Okay. So what's one thing the industry doesn't tell artists that are coming up? You have the insight. You know what I'm saying? What's one thing that's key that they need to pay attention to? You've been dropping some jewels now, whether you realize it or not. Baby, see, you've been dropping some jewels and some gems on them, and some true insight about what you're going through, your testimony. But what's one thing, that the industry doesn't tell up and coming artists?
minded all that money that they, all that money that these labels giving them folk, they gonna have to pay it back. I'm gonna keep it real. So it's like people get signed. Say for instance, a regular person can get signed right now and ain't never had shit in his life, but the label can come to him and say, "Hey man, look, I'm a sign. We got $250,000 for you right now, advance, and $500,000 marketing." Motherfucker gonna run with, "Oh, I ain't never had 250. Spurs spend all that money on the guys, everything on the guys, everything, but then the label asks for 3 albums. You don't even got these 3 albums finished because you too busy Spurs and your head getting too big. These labels gonna want they gonna want their money. So what's gonna happen when that time up for that album to come out and you ain't got them 3 albums they want?
Right. There's
I
no
don't know,
recoup.
man.
And when you say album, and when you say album, we're not talking about a record. We're talking about a full project, an album. 10, 12
full
songs.
project, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Yeah.
If
Of course, they still
that label say,
have to sign off on.
Yeah. If that label say, "Hey man, we got $250,000 for you, $500,000 marketing, a marketing budget. We need 3 albums by the end of the year."
Yeah, you already 750 in the hole.
You already 750 in the hole.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So,
and that's what people don't understand too. When labels sign you and say that marketing budget or distribution budget or whatever, although you're not getting that money, they still spending that money on bloggers, on features. If you want a possible feature or anything, they still gonna spend that bread. You may only get the 250,000, but that 500,000, that's still money that they are spending on you for your projects or for whatever you need regarding to the music. So you still gonna have to pay that plus that 250 back. That's what motherfuckers don't be understanding. That's why I'd rather just stay independent.
Okay, now let's talk about that part of it too. Now let's talk about that part of it too, right? Because I definitely understand how that part of it works as well. Because if you're structured, if you're in a position to where you have video production, you have studio, you have promotions and marketing individuals that are in your camp, that's how your people get paid.
And they wouldn't have to do that. That's a fact. That's a fact. You're right.
Yeah. So, you go to the studio, you go to the label, "Hey, label, that marketing money, y'all don't need to send it over there. You need to send it to XYZ who's shooting my video. My time, it's my in-house studio. They don't have to know that, but you send it to this studio. If we're going to sign off on everything, license and agreement, make sure that this studio is getting compensated through that marketing money and promotions money for our time in studio, as well as, the marketing and promotion, social media people. You can have your own team getting paid through the label."
Yep.
And all of that marketing and promotions money that you're talking about can be utilized. All you got to do is invoice them, vouchers, the whole 9 yards, but you have to have your system set up. If not, what ends up happening is, just like what you're saying, 500,000 is going to marketing promotions, but they're really only going to spend $25,000. If that, depending on how the record is, depending on which markets they're actually going to start promoting. I'm talking about on a national scale, and if you don't have any clue, guess what? All of their friends are getting the money. Their attorneys, their CPAs, their marketing and promotions people, they're getting the money because you don't have a team in place.
Yeah. And that was my downfall too. No bullshit. That was my downfall too. I didn't have a team in place.
Okay.
I always had to move on somebody else's word.
Right. And then when it came down to looking at the contract, you didn't have anybody to vet the contract, lawyers that were on your team. There were always lawyers that they had in place for you.
Yep.
Yeah, if in fact they even presented a lawyer to you.
That's
It
a
might have
fact.
just it might have just been one of their little girlfriends that say they're a paralegal, you know what I mean, in junior college some damn way. Not knocking, I'm just saying, shit, anybody can draft up some paperwork. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And not necessarily be tied into a law firm. And then they got different types of lawyers. You gotta have an entertainment lawyer on your side. You can't have a divorce lawyer thinking that they're gonna understand all of the caveats of an entertainment contract.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So look, man, I want to do something called rapid fire with you, man. I'm gonna throw some questions out to you, and I want you to give me your response. You know what I mean? Just off impulse, just off of what you're thinking about and how you feel about it. Cool?
Okay, hold on. Say that one more time.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I heard you the whole time. I just want to get like a clear understanding of what I'm about to do.
Oh yeah, this segment is called rapid fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some questions out to you, and you feed me back your responses. First thing to come to mind.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good deal. Good deal. Baby C, studio or stage?
Stage.
Independent or major?
Independent.
Pain music or party music?
Quality music.
One collab right now that you want to link up with. One collab right now that you want to link up with.
Big X the plug.
Legacy or money?
Legacy.
Because the legacy will bring the money every time. You already know that. I like that.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. That's
exactly.
What's up. Straight up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So are you say you took a step back, you took a little sabbatical, took a little break. Are you enjoying the time with family? Are you enjoying that opportunity that you're getting to take? You said you had over 1 million kids, but big shout out to the 6 kids that you do have. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely keep them in my prayers. You know what I mean? So talk to us about that, man.
Yeah, man. I enjoy my kids every single day. Every day I enjoy my babies. Do I feel like I done got too comfortable though? Yes. No, I've never been the type to not take accountability. I feel I have got too comfortable being at home, and I have got too comfortable just sitting on my ass and not making no moves with this music shit. I have felt like I let myself down, not only myself but my kids. You know, because I could be doing a whole lot more, but it's like shit happens in life, man. Life can take a turn at times, but I'm still young, so I can get that shit all back. Just keep my nose clean, I don't get in no trouble. I don't fuck niggas. I don't be around goofies and none of that shit. I just really be chilling, bro. You know what I mean? I don't do the most. So it's like, I know I'm going to get that shit back one day. It's a matter of time, and I'm not rushing what God got planned for me. It's already written. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what, since in you led me to this question. So what I'm going to ask you is, what is the move? What's the game plan? What does Baby C have, locked away in terms of moving forward over the next, let's say 3, 5, 7 years?
I'm really trying to go ahead and drop this album and put myself on my own tour. I really want to, get invested enough to pay for my own tour. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like for some time, because I think I owe that to myself. in the world as well, because people been waiting for 2 years for me to drop a song, and I ain't dropped in 2 years, 3 years. You know, just depression and shit like that, man. That shit really real, you know. Like
Yeah.
and another, like, not really having nobody in your corner, no solid people in your corner that you know they can say they can do one thing and then don't be that. Like, I had to deal with that shit, bro, at one point in time, bro. So it's like not having people that you can really depend on and really say they fuck with you because of your dream. And you not understand, like, in the situation that I was in, of course a lot of people was gonna say they fuck with me. Of course, bro. Look who I was, bro. Like, look who I am. I mean, I would fuck with me too. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm, you know, that guy for real. But at the end of the day, nah. But at the end of the day, yeah, bro, I think I owe a tour to myself, bro. A mixtape, an album, bro, something, bro, just to get the people, bro.
Okay. Let's walk through something right quick, baby C. Since I have you in this situation right now, and I'm getting a little insight about what's going on, and you've learned a lot about the industry. So let's walk through a couple of things, right? As you begin to move forward, because a lot of times when you're signed with a label or you sign with an organization, a lot of their administrative work, or all of the administrative work is handled by someone else. You're not the one that's doing it. Okay. So are you in a right now? Can you honestly tell me right now that you know how to register your music across all the platforms the right way? And I'm not talking about the DSPs. I'm not talking about TuneCore or CD Baby, SoundCloud. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about registration from start to finish with your music.
Like BMI?
Well, that's a part of it. Yes, BMI or ASCAP, that's a part of it. Your PRO. What about your copyrights with the Library of Congress, like real copyrights, not the pretend copyrights, but real copyrights with the Library of Congress?
No, sir.
Okay. What about registering, you know, your music with the MLC, the MLC.com for, it's almost like a PRO, but they handle mechanicals.
Nobody ever told me nothing about this.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this whole rundown, and then, you know, once we get off of here, I'm gonna send you a checklist of everything that you need to do with your music before you release it. You release it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just like you said, you know, having your own bank account, having your own business in place, whether it be your LLC or whatever, all of those things in place, because obviously, you know, you're gonna have to start creating your own UPC codes, your universal product codes. You're gonna have to start creating your own ISRC codes. You know what I mean? So that you can track your records that you push out, the music that you push out. You're also gonna have to sit there and start encoding your music through Illuminate or Mediabase, you know, so that you can get that scan on your music, so that when you do load it up to a DSP or it's played anywhere, radio, terrestrial radio, satellite radio, it's tracked. You can get those numbers and know that, hey, my music is being played in this region, or that UPC is scanned and my music has been bought in this region, and you have an accountability of your catalog. That's how you build that catalog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this, and I give this information out freely. I want artists to know this information. These are the beginning phases of everything that you need to do before you release that record. You know what I'm saying? Before you market it, promote, and push it out there and upload it through DistroKid or Spotify or whatever the case may be. These are things that you have to do and have in place before. And I'm going to send you that checklist, man. I promise you, when I get off of here, I'm going to send you that PDF so that you can sit there and know these are some things that I have to prepare myself for. And if you need some assistance, man, hit us up. Give us a call. Give Terry a call, because, you know, Terry works with me with Freer Records. You know, Freer Ricky Ross is my partner with the record label. And, you know, we're here for independent artists, man. We really are. So, you know, yeah. And I'm not, We don't need anything from you. If we can show you how to make it happen for yourself, then that's what we're here for. You definitely need a website. Do you have your website in place?
No, sir.
Okay, now let me explain this to you right quick. Website, your own landing page, right? Your own landing page, because we're so stuck on streaming, right? Create your own server, create your own ecosystem to where everything that you're doing, because you have a great following through social media, you direct those people that are really locked in with you to your website, to your landing page, where they have information about who you are, your bio, your breakdown, your behind the scenes footage and information. Of course, you have your event schedule, where you're going to be performing, the parties and the Q&As, meet and greets that you're going to do, as well as, you know, different podcasts that you might be sitting on. And more importantly, you have your shop where people can go buy your merchandise, your products, your record. They can download your albums. They can buy your hoodies. They can buy your pens, pencils, whatever the case may be. But it's all being funneled and directed to your site. That's how you create that conversion.
Yeah.
That's really how you create that conversion. Now, would you much rather have, you know, your friends, family, and fans download your album that they get directly from you for $5, $10, or whatever it is that they feel like they wanted to contribute to the cause, or 0.00001 cent on a dollar for a stream? It's a big difference when you have that direct to consumer situation. And he's dropped out once again. We're going to give him an opportunity to come on back in, because I'm enjoying this conversation with Baby C. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing it here. We're locked in with an artist, Baby C, out of the the Roxborough area. And, you know, he's going through it just like any other artist out there in the game, you know, but he's giving you an opportunity to have this insight, firsthand insight from him, his testimony of what not to do and how to prepare yourself, you know, for your comeback. So I appreciate you, Baby C, for sitting there chopping it up with me, man, and giving these young artists an opportunity to know that, hey, you know, it ain't easy out here. They got some sharks in the water. They got blood in the water, piranha. They got all barracuda. They got all kind of crazy motherfuckers that's out here that don't care about you. So you're saying straight up, you have to take that position to have ownership of your own thing. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Man, this is whether you realize it or not, man, this is the conversation that I've been waiting for. Because a lot of people get on here and they cap. They lie about shit.
Yeah.
They lie about how good the industry is to them, and they lie about, you know, how good this independent run is for them. And I'm like, how is this possible? You don't have any major backing, and you're not even doing anything locally to show that you've got motion or moving. At least you're coming on here and you're showing, hey man, this was my rise, this was my fall, and now I'm on my comeback. And now that I'm on my comeback, I've learned the game. I'm not bitter, I'm not upset, but I've learned the game. Because now I'm holding myself accountable. That's what I love about this conversation, Baby C.
Fact, man.
Is it how do people reach out to you in terms of getting in contact with you through social media or any other outlets? You know what I'm saying? If in fact they want to follow you, they want to you know, listen to your music, you know, how do you tap in with Baby C?
Everything, Instagram, everything, YouTube, Spotify is at The Real Baby C, THAREALBABYC.
Okay. Any closing words? Anything that the public needs to know before we get out of this thing?
Only thing I'm gonna say is, man, the ones that that's not winning right now, and once was, is because they can't learn how to accept the shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here is losing they self and beating they self up on the daily because they always like, man, damn shit. I used to be this and I used to have this. I used to go to these places. I used to do all this shit right here. I used to fuck
Yeah.
this many bitch. I used to goddamn buy all this. They always dwell on the past, but they never accept it. You know what I'm saying? See, I've learned to accept my downfall. I've learned to accept my failures. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not afraid to say, hey man, look, like yeah, I was this, but I'm working on to be this person now. You know what I mean? Like that person was cool, but I'm about to be better than the last person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like
Right.
it's really like reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming right back for everything I'm owed. You know, and that's it. That's all. And it was great talking to you, boss.
Oh man, I enjoyed it, and I'm hoping. Well, I ain't gonna hope. I'm gonna sit there and put the request in. Anything that you got coming down the pipeline, anything that you want to talk about and present, please utilize our platform. Hit me up. Say, hey G, I got something on the rollout. I need to get some press out. I want to talk about it. You're welcome to utilize our platform. Just like with this interview, I will be chopping it up and I will be sending you all of the links. I will be sending you everything so that you can sit there and utilize it how you decide to and choose to use the information. But whenever you want to get some stuff out there, man, let us know so that we can be a part of your journey from a journalistic side of it, documenting the story.
Yes, sir. I got you. I promise. I got you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I appreciate you coming on with me this Sunday, man, because you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And as always, beautiful people, it's been another great interview with Baby C. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all tap in with the real Baby C on all social media platforms. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Shit, y'all know what it is. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.